to the official week 6 of the Keto Powerlifting Prep. So, back at work again, the vicious cycle continues. 8 days work, 6 days off, 8 days work, 6 days off, repeat. And I have to admit, I'm actually feeling a little bit fatigued and a little bit flat at the moment. And that's possibly due to 2 flights in 2 days and a shoulder workout in between. So I know last week my chest workout in Indonesia after the 2 flights did suffer a little bit. And in saying that, tomorrow morning is my leg day. So hopefully I'm feeling a bit fresher tomorrow morning. Now let's talk about the leg day. Once again, I'm going to be focusing on all the major points that have been incorporated in the last 5 weeks. And this week we're looking at 4 sets of 7 for the main part of the squat workout at 125 kilos. So a 5 kilo increase, which is an estimated 75% of my maximum. So 4 sets of 7 is going to be a challenge, but I'm really looking forward to it. Then let's look at the chest workout. Now, as you saw last week, I actually failed on the last set of 7 reps. So the 5 sets of 7 at 80 kilos was too much for me last week. But like I said, I was feeling a little bit flat from the travel. So this week, luckily enough, we're actually moving to 5 sets of 5. But in saying that, we're actually increasing the weight by 5 kilos to 85 kilos. So the rep schedule is a little bit more user friendly, but once again, the weight's getting heavier. So hopefully the 5 sets of 5 isn't too much at that higher weight, which is an estimated 80% of my max. And it's going to be a challenging workout, no doubt, but I'm looking forward to it, so we'll see what happens there. And then on to the deadlift. So once again, 4 sets of 5 for the main part of the deadlift workout, and that's at 165 kilos, so a 5 kilo increase from last week, and that's at an estimated 78% of the maximum. So typically my back workout is one of my stronger workout days, so that should be a great workout, and I always look forward to back day. Then to finish off the week, it'll be a shoulder dominant accessories day, and once again, no major lifts there, but I will make sure to push myself. So that's the workout week ahead, coupled with 12-hour working days in 35 to 40 degrees Celsius heat. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I think I'm up for it. Once again, I'll get a bunch of footage around my primary lifts, and this week I think I'll put a major focus on my chest workout and break that down into some more detail. Now, once again, I can't emphasize enough that this is a personalized program that's been designed around my strengths and weaknesses and has been tailored to suit to try and help me make progress on my strength goals. Now, if strength training is something that you're interested in and focusing on, there will possibly become a time where it'll be beneficial for you to get an expert involved to assess your lifts and help you design a program to make progress on your goals. So I just thought I would say something about that, because although I'm sharing what I'm doing, it doesn't mean it's going to be perfect for everybody. And safety first, I'm not going to recommend somebody just follow what I'm doing blindly. So anyway, that's about all I have for now. I'll get some sleep, train legs tomorrow, and I'll come back a bit later in the week and give a recap. Alright, see you soon. So the 4 sets of 7 at 125 kilos, I actually was a little bit flat today, but I still managed to get all the reps, although it felt a little bit harder. Now the form was quite good, and I'm really happy with the way that the rest of the leg workout went, even though I wasn't feeling 100%. So to break down the chest workout, it was 5 sets of 5 at 85 kilos, and as you can see here, the form's looking quite good as far as the setup goes. Now I was really happy with the way this bench press went. After last week's fail in Indonesia, I managed to redeem myself and actually get all the reps on all the sets this week, so really happy with the bench press portion of the workout.
From there, I moved on to the close grip bench press. Now this was 3 sets of 12 at 45 kilos, and this is the 80% range. Once again, really happy with the form. I'm really happy with how this exercise went. Moving on to dips, and that's 3 sets at as many as possible. And I managed to get 17 reps, 10 reps and 8 reps, so really happy with that. And the dips were actually supersetted with this tricep extension. And once again, 3 sets at as many reps as possible, so really happy with this exercise. From there, it was over to the incline dumbbell bicep curls, 4 sets of 15 at about 80%, and these were in turn supersetted with concentration curls, 4 sets of 15. So really get the bicep to burn here. And then to finish off the workout, we had 6 sets of 15 reps of these cable crunches. So just a great core finisher and a great workout. So the back workout this week, the deadlifts, 4 sets of 5 at 165 kilos. And this week it all came together. I feel like the form is really solid, the grip was solid, the setup, the breathing and bracing and execution. So really happy with the way these deadlifts went. And as far as the rest of the workout, it was pretty much stronger across the board. So awesome back workout this week. And the shoulders and accessories workout, it started off really good, but I did actually have to cut this workout short this week due to a little bit of a shoulder issue. So not the greatest of workouts, but I just did what I could do.
Welcome back. So to recap the week that was, as you can see, I was really happy with the way the form on these main lifts went this week. In saying that, the squats were a little bit heavier than I had anticipated, and that was due to those 2 flights the 2 days prior to that leg workout. I definitely felt a little bit flat, but I still managed to get through and it was a great workout. Now, I broke down the chest workout in a lot more detail this week, and as you could see, I was really happy with the way everything went in the chest workout. Now, in saying that, about 3 hours post-workout, my right AC shoulder joint started to hurt. Now, this was a little bit odd because there was definitely no sign of injury or discomfort during that workout, so I really don't understand what's caused this issue. But as the day went on, that shoulder definitely became more inflamed and more of an issue. Now, I have been icing the shoulder and trying to rest it, but in saying that, this morning's workout was the shoulder workout, so I actually did a modified shoulder workout and tried to nurse that shoulder as much as I could. Now, I'm lucky that I have 3 days between now and the next chest workout, so I'll continue to nurse and ice that shoulder, and hopefully moving forward it's not going to be a showstopper, but it is definitely of concern. So it's something that I'll continue to manage, and if my chest workouts do start to decline, that could possibly be one of the reasons. So once again, I've received the feedback from the coach this week, and as far as the deadlift form goes, he's really happy with that. As far as the squat form goes, he's reasonably happy with that. And as far as the bench press goes, it's not too bad, but it is continually the one that I need to keep working on. So great feedback there. So the last 6 weeks has been what they call the accumulation phase. Now, it's relatively high volume with still a reasonable amount of intensity, and basically it's the base building and form building portion of the program. So that first 6 weeks has gone really well, and that's going to wrap up now, and next week we'll be actually moving on to the pre-competition phase. So I won't get into too much detail about it here, I'll leave that for next week's video, but things are definitely about to change. Now, as far as my body weight, so 2 weeks ago I was at 84.5 kilos and planning to lose some weight. So this week, the last 2 days, I've actually weighed in at 83.5 kilos. So although I had that Indonesia getaway, I've still managed to lose 1 kilo in the last 2 weeks. Now that's a really sustainable loss where I can pretty much keep all my strength and only lose fat. So we are on track to get under that 82.5 kilos for the competition. So it'll be interesting to see how my body responds moving forward. Now to talk about nutrition again this week, it's been very simple. It's been steak and coffee for breakfast. It's been beef, butter and coffee as a mid-morning snack. And then it's been bacon and eggs and coffee for lunch, and then generally fasting after that. So still eating quite a bit, still very satiated with minimal hunger, and it's making that impact on my body weight. Once again, to talk about recovery this week. So the recovery was a little bit lower than I would have liked, and mainly that's due to sleep plus this shoulder niggle. So the recovery is not perfect, but life's not perfect, and it's always going to be difficult when you're working that 12-hour day to get the recovery on point. So moving forward next week, I have a fairly relaxed week off, so I should be able to improve the recovery and hopefully lift the score across the board. So that pretty much wraps up week 6 of the keto powerlifting prep. And like I said, I'm really excited about the changes that are coming in the next few weeks. I'm really looking forward to the challenges that the coach sets in the next few weeks. And hopefully it's going to help me make progress on my long-term goals. So until the next few weeks, I suppose hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you've learned something. And thanks again for the continued support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.